Grace, are you gonna get off the couch? I know you were moving at some point today because I saw that you made another trip to Troy's condo. Stole another something random. And it isn't that our ever-expanding collection of Troy's possessions isn't making life in this house more exciting, but we talked about this. You promised me you wouldn't do that anymore. Look, the whole problem here is your perception of who Troy is. He's just a man. You just need to change the way you think about him. Try this. Picture the credits to Top Gun. You need to move Troy's name out of like the Tom Cruise spot and into like the Val Kilmer spot. From Maverick to Iceman. From leading man to like minor supporting character. Okay? Okay.
I've hardly met a single soul, but I am not alone. I feel known. This is wanting something. This is praying for it. This is holding breath and keeping fingers crossed. This is counting blessings. This is wondering when I'll see that boy again. I've got a feeling he's just a someone too. And the beauty is when you realize someone could be looking for someone like you.
According to Goose, the world is controlled by a cabal of shadow elites. Their motivations are simple: be in power forever and to live forever. How? I'll cover the power and control part first. The cabal controls Wall Street, big pharma, big agriculture, and big fake news. They make corporate farms put mind control drugs in our vegetables. Now I know what you're thinking. Why vegetables? How could they be bad for you? That's exactly it. How could anyone suspect such an innocuous thing? But look who runs the agriculture. Monsanto, aka Monsatan. And who runs the agribusiness? Deep state agents in the FDA. This enables Big Pharma to put the CIA's most mind-bending drugs in our kale, our bok choy, our cauliflower, all packed with neurotoxins to dull our senses. We eat the vegetables, we become the vegetables.
Had you met his fiancée before? She is really pretty. Not that Joe's a mutant or anything, but she is really pretty.
Yeah.
Hey, can I ask you a random question? Do you and Joe have, like, a thing?
Joe? The guy whose engagement party we're at, that Joe?
Yeah.
No.
To be honest, I always thought you sort of had a crush on him.
Nope.
I wouldn't tell anyone.
Well, thanks very much, but that's not... Why would you even...
You're just sort of flirty around him. Joe!
I don't punch him.
Joe, you're such an asshole.
Oh my god.
It's not that big of a deal.
If people think I'm flirting with our engaged friend, that is a big deal.
I don't think people think that. I just noticed that you're sort of smiley around
I'm
him.
actually smiley around a lot of people. Maybe not your level of smiley, but I smile.
I normally would never ask this, and I know I'm probably just being paranoid, but, like, did I do anything to you?
Like what?
Anything to make you hate me?
I don't hate you.
I know. I knew that. I just
don't
thought
like
that
you very much.
What?
I'm sorry.
You don't
Like you.
very much or at all.
It's just middle of the road not liking you, I think.
No one has ever said that to me before.
No, I've never said anything like that before either. I'm usually just passive aggressive.
Not that I care at this point, but why don't you like me?
Do you really need a reason?
I would like one, yes. Everybody likes me. So
Okay,
it's a little
there.
bit weird that you're
like
just out-
that. Everybody likes me. And possibly there are many of us out there. I'm sorry, I'm actually not trying to be a bitch right now.
You're being such a bitch right now. Can I say something? I am a feminist. And as
Okay.
a feminist, I really think that it's bad when women tear each other down, when we should be lifting each other up. We're on the same team.
That is not what feminism is.
I just think women should be nice to each other.
I am nice to you.
You just told me you don't like me.
Well, I can't help that.
Dude, she wants me. She's sitting at home right now, and she's like, why doesn't he come over? And that makes her want me even more. And see, I know women. I'm not one of those losers who sits around and is like, I don't get women. I don't understand them. You know, there's a study recently done. It was like a medical study talking about how like men and women think differently. Like I buy into that because they're talking about shit like, you know, mathematics or like cooking or working out. But when it comes to sex, men and women think exactly the same. You know, the only difference is that, you know, men talk all about what they want, but women keep to themselves. You know, that's why women have all the power in this world. I'm not talking like governing and shit. I'm talking real power. You know, but I've cracked the code. I know how to make them tell me everything they want without having to tell them anything. Yeah, they're defenseless against me. I have all the power.
This morning I could feel the changes. Shadows on the wall, laughing as we fall. All of my moments are fractured behind me. The toy of a girl has shattered inside of me. All before I said I do. If only I had listened to the voices telling me to take it slow. Why, oh my, if only I never fell in love with you.
I thought I'd seen it all, was sure by now I knew this place. I swear that I knew every hair, each line upon your face. I thought the only way to better days was through tomorrow. But I know now that I know. Yes, I know now that I know nothing. But I'm here, and I'm fine, and I'm seeing you for the first time.
Hi.
Hey.
Is it okay if I sit here?
Go for it. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Are you by yourself?
Am I by myself? No, I'm not.
Oh, okay.
I walk with Christ, so I'm never alone.
Wow. It must be so comforting to have that.
Him. I have him. JC.
Wow. I mean, I'm not religious, but it seems like we're living in such a lonely time. You know, all the structures that traditionally connect us have eroded, and now it's like we're just moving through life as if we're all alone. And...
I was just fucking with you.
Sorry?
It was a joke.
Oh, okay. A lot of people here are really religious, so it did not seem that far out. Do you believe in God?
Oh, wow. You are just determined to have a bonding moment.
I'm sorry. I just wanted to talk to you.
No, we can talk. Usually there's this whole flirting, drinking stage that happens before the revelation of metaphysical beliefs. I mean, one minute you're out on the dance floor, grinding to violent misogynist rap, and the next moment, here you are, in my lap, lamenting the collapse of the family. Who are you?
I'm Julie.
Okay, Julie. Let's do this old school. What's your sign?
Pisces.
Neat. Oh. And what do, Julie, when you're not grinding to gangster rap?
I go to school. Eminem isn't gangsta rap.
And in school, you study...
English. Literature.
Huh. This is cool.
What part of this?
I don't know. A really cute girl walks up to me at the bar and turns out she's got a functioning brain in her head. My birthday's not till next week.
Thanks.
I'm sorry that I was suspicious.
It's okay. I'm suspicious when guys come on to me.
Oh, so you were coming on to me? Can we clarify that you were, in fact, coming on to me?
Maybe.
Awesome. Let's go. Come on.
What do you mean, come on?
Come home with me. I'll toss you around a little bit and you can write a haiku.
That's your invitation? You think I'm gonna go for that?
Yeah, I do. You got anything better to do?
I've been applying to probably 2 jobs a day for the last 4 months probably, but they want experience, all the jobs, and I don't have any experience. I mean, I went to college and I always thought that was experience, but it's not apparently. Everywhere I go, they're like, well, can you do Excel? Can you do PowerPoint? And it just gets to the point where it's like, I can't even get a job at Bed Bath & Beyond. Like literally, I tried to get a job at the Bed Bath & Beyond near Union Square, and I had an interview and I thought it went pretty well, but then they never even called me back because I don't have enough experience. And they were like, do you have experience? And I was like, well, no. And they were like, okay, well then how are we gonna hire you? And I was like, well, I have some really good skills that could be really valuable to you. And they were like what? And I was like my personality. I have a really good personality and I'm personable and I can talk to people from all walks of life. And if you teach me how to sell home goods, I can sell home goods, I swear to God. And they were like, well, we disagree. And I was like, that's totally not true. And they were like, yeah, well, we're the ones who get to decide that, so don't call us, we'll call you. What was the question?
Stay where you are. Don't come too close, but don't go too far. I'll make you count to 100, so I'll have a good chance to hide. Don't expect me to play fair. Moving, I'll move even deeper inside. I like you right there. Would you stay right there? Stay where you are, safe in a frame. Don't come any closer, but don't move away. Stay. Josh, this isn't a breakup, okay? We're just taking some time apart. It's temporary, like it's a break. I've never been on my own. I went from living with my parents to living in a dorm to living with you. I mean, are we happy? Or are we just boring? I say I'm gonna do things all the time and I never ever do them. Like, I'm gonna cook, or I'm gonna take a self-defense class, or I'm gonna hike the Grand Canyon. And I never ever do it. Now, look, if we really want this to work long term, I need to know who I am on my own. And I don't want to spend my life wondering, what if? This is gonna be great for both of us. We need to know what it's like to be single at least once. This is gonna be the right thing.
I don't know why you're making such a big deal out of this.
Because it felt like a big deal.
It's not, though.
Maybe it was to me.
You said you'd do it.
I wanted to be open.
It's not on me. If you said you'd do it.
I'm willing to explore.
Well, obviously you're not willing.
I'm willing. This is just...
I did what you wanted.
A totally normal request?
Normal is a totally irrelevant word in this conversation.
I'm sorry.
If I knew this was going to be such a thing, I wouldn't have...
I didn't know it was going to be a thing.
Just say no next time. Save us both a lot of grief.
I thought I could do it.
Well, clearly you don't know yourself that well.
It was more stressful than I imagined.
I think you just don't like being made to go out of your comfort zone.
No one likes being made to go out of their comfort zone. That's why they're comfort zones.
You've completely lost your sense of adventure.
That's revisionist history. I never had that in the first place.
You at least had more of an imagination.
I have a perfectly fine imagination. You were just... I don't have to enact these idiotic...
Idiotic? Now I'm idiotic?
I didn't say that you were. I just said that... This isn't really the point.
Then what is?
It just made me feel like a creep. Like it didn't really put me in the mood to...
Is that what this is about? That you couldn't...
If I were you, I'd be more concerned if I did get, like, a pretty big red flag.
We walked through it step by step, had a safe word and everything. There was nothing involved to make anyone feel uncomfortable.
But I did feel uncomfortable.
It's fine if you couldn't. It doesn't mean anything.
I know it doesn't mean anything.
It doesn't make you any less of a man.
Who said it made me any less of a man? You saying that it doesn't make me any less of a man makes me definitely think that you think that it does.
You don't get to attack my desires and get defensive about your shit and then flip it so I'm the bad guy.
I wasn't.
Things have just gotten so rote. We have sex like once a month and it's scheduled. I don't need 50 Shades of Grey. We're so vanilla. We're not even vanilla. We're like watery soy milk vanilla. I want us to be at least, I don't know, like French vanilla.
Just let me go downstairs. We can try this again. Take two.
I'm not trying to make you a wife here. I'm not trying to tie you down. I'm just saying there might be a life here, a new one as soon as we run. Just as soon as we run away. Let me be a ride out of town. Run away with me. California dreams, here we come. Romeo is calling for Juliet. Ready, set, Sam, you're ready, let's go.